So they say that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Or in other words, what got you here isn't what's going to get you there. The question then is, are you doing the things? Are you being the person required in order to get to where you want to be? My name is Anna Lundberg. I'm the founder of One Step Outside, author of Leaving the Corporate 9 to 5 and host of the Reimagining Success podcast. And this is a really powerful question to ask yourself. It's why the famous examples of companies that were disrupted, let's look at Kodak, Blockbuster, Nokia, and so on, they found it very difficult, of course, to disrupt themselves. And so they were disrupted by external market forces, new innovators in the industry. It's very difficult to stop doing things that have been working for us and to change things up and to risk the unknown by doing something different. But that is exactly what it takes to get different results. Makes sense? So in business, it's very easy to cling on to the things that have been working for us so far, whatever that might be. Of course, mainly it might be when you're starting out doing all the things yourself. So not outsourcing, not delegating, just doing everything, whether it's coding your website, doing admin, all your accounting, every scheduling of a client and every graphic design, you use Canva, all these free tools, right? So that's one of the things. We do everything ourselves. We consume lots of freebies. We create a patchwork quilt of strategies based on all sorts of different gurus' advice with no real focus, no real guidance or mentorship or real custom-made strategy that's going to get us to where we want to be. We don't have any systems, everything's ad hoc, we reinvent the wheel every time we do something. Again, we're sitting doing the same thing over and over instead of either creating a system for a human being to do for us or alternatively for automation software to do. So when we're starting out, yes, we might need to do all the things ourselves. If, let's say, we've quit our jobs, we're going all in on our business and we don't have a lot of money coming in, then we're going to have more time than money. So it makes sense to do a lot of things ourselves, and it's always good to learn these things anyway. But as we level up in the business, we're going to need to start outsourcing, creating systems, investing more in order to get to that next level. When you're further along in the business, maybe you've had lots of success, you've got your one-to-one clients, you've got your basic presence or even a great presence on social media. Well, now you want to step up and become that real go-to expert or thought leader in your industry. Well, that's going to require some different strategies, different mindset, different level of investments than it took to get you to the success you have today. And again, it's very difficult, but very necessary to disrupt ourselves. So my challenge for you is to ask yourself, first of all, where is it you want to get to? So maybe you're really happy with where you are, which is great. More likely, you've got a next level you're trying to get to, whether it's the beginning of business from 0 to 100, from 100 to 500, whatever that is. Where is it you want to get to? And secondly, are the things that you've been doing so far, are the things you're doing right now going to get you there? If you don't know, that's an important answer too, and that's why it's important to then work with somebody or talk to people who do know and who can tell you the right strategies that are going to get you to the right place. So maybe joining a mastermind, working with a coach, certainly joining a community of people who are where you want to be, who've written the books, who are traveling the world with their business, who are running their successful 6-figure, 7-figure business, whatever it is you're after. So again, where is it you want to get to? Are you doing the things that you need to be doing? And if you don't know, find out. And then finally, okay, what is it you do need to do in order to get to where you want to be? So remember, the absolute definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over. We need to do things differently in order to get different results. Now, if you'd like support, I am here for you. I'd love to chat with you. So you can book a call at onestepoutside.com/call. It's that simple. onestepoutside.com/call. We can have a chat. You can apply there. Tell me a little bit about where you are in your business today, where you want to get to. And then we'll have a short call to understand, okay, what is it that it's going to take and how can I help you in leveling up, getting to where you want to be? I look forward to talking to you and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.